Good evening. Tomorrow I'm going to make it to morning thoughts rather than evening and night thoughts. Okay, I'll try my best to make a video in the morning, and so today I was thinking I will not show up, but then I've taken a pledge to myself kind of that I am going to show up every day and see how it is. What it feels like to talk every day. Even if it is for 2 or 3 minutes, which hardly ever happens. But how is it if I could do it every day? So that's the reason I am showing up today. But from tomorrow, it's going to be morning thoughts. Morning is much fresh, before afternoon, that is. Any time is okay. Evening, it's totally a different feeling. What you talk has a lot to do with how you have spent your day. And if you have not written anything, if you don't have a script, it's going to be totally different. It depends on where you are, what is your surrounding, and how you have spent your day. So all these are your dominant thoughts, right? Try talking, making a video, and see what comes in your mind. If you talk in the morning, different thoughts come. If you talk in the afternoon, different thoughts. If you go beyond that is towards the evening and night, it's a different feeling. It's totally different. So I prefer doing a video every day. Morning thoughts are much better than evening and night thoughts, I believe. Okay. But it's okay, you can make a video whenever you want, that's a different thing, but I would like to make it in the morning. So today what I would like to talk is, I made the biryani as I said, but there's a problem. When I make biryani, the aroma doesn't come. I don't know what to do for the aroma, so I have to watch some videos. In fact, I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and still it doesn't come. So the next time I'm going to try it differently and without using the essence, that is. If you use the essence, then everybody gets the aroma, but without essence, just using the whole spices, that is, it's pretty difficult to get it. There is a method of doing it, it seems. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. So that's how it is. I watch Kunal Kapoor's cooking channel, and then there is another chef, a lot of chefs, but these are the two people these days I watch them more. There is Ranbir Singh, probably, I forgot the name. So it's not like you don't get to see anything. You have plenty of channels and options to watch from, but when you try doing it yourself, it's totally different. Because one thing is that when you watch YouTube and especially about recipes and cooking, if you watch it, you still have something that is missing. When you make it yourself, a lot of the aroma and the taste of it, you hardly know what it is like, right? It is not there. You just see that the dressing is good and the way it looks is good, it's come out well, but when you taste it, it's totally different. And the aroma, that's also a part of food, right? I'm a foodie, basically. I love food, and I used to be a non-vegetarian, but from last 10 years I'm a vegetarian, for good reasons, that is. Some good it's God wanted me to be like that, and I stuck with it. Not that I don't like non-vegetarian, let me just say it in a very low voice, because I do love it, but I don't take it from last 10 years, and hopefully going to continue with that. So people who are non-vegetarians, basically, and if you also happen to be like me, if you have lactose intolerance, that is, you do have a lot of issues, a lack of nutrients and vitamins and whatever, so many things. So to compensate to that, you need to browse and find out what you can have, so that you do get the required nutrients. without, I mean, on a vegetarian diet and without the dairy products, that is. I don't know if there are so many people who have these issues. So if you are like me, you are kind of conscious about what you're having, and you do want to stay fit. Being fit, as I said yesterday, fitness is not just about keeping your body, I mean, doing the workout and keeping your shape. Fitness is about your mental and physical overall, health feeling, how you feel about yourself, how active you are. And these days I've started believing that even if you have some little aches and your ailments, which we all of us face at some point of time, I've started believing that is also a part of fitness. That's something that life is trying to tell me. It's not like I did not have any issues when I was 20. I did have some issues, but then the thing is that we were more focused on other things of life. Like maybe at that time it's about so many other things. And as your life advances, you have other priorities, and now life is trying to teach me that your fitness is also about how you cope with certain aches and ailments which come with the change of season, which come because of your lifestyle and routines. So you need to know how to manage yourself even with that. As you say, in spite of how you cope. That's it. Like so in that I feel that if you are fat, on the fat side, it is an advantage for you, because there are certain things which you cannot change, and we don't say it out. I'm trying to speak for some other person or some other people, not for me. Actually, this is not about me. So for them, I feel that life is about even if you have some ailment or difficulties that is in life, how well you cope with that. That is also a part of being fit. So fitness is not just about keeping in shape. It's about how well you cope in life and how well you carry yourself. That's it. So that's like in spite of. Yeah. And you come to realize that in your later years, that is, because it comes with maturity, that is. It's not about it comes with age. It's not like that. It comes with maturity. Like you realize that you might have some difficulties, and still how are you going to cope and how are you going to carry yourself forward in life. And that is about fitness. Fitness is not about comparing yourself with anybody else and trying to look like someone else, or looking in the mirror and having a perfect body. All that changes with probably that is in age of your 20s. Actually, the true meaning of being fit is how well you cope. Yeah. If you go with that, so many difficulties that you have, it doesn't matter. In spite of that, you are able to stay active, and in spite of that, you are able to manage your daily routines and your required activities. There are so many things which we have to do in life, and in spite of that is, you have to do it. That's it. You have to do it. You have to carry on in life, and that is about you need to maintain a certain momentum in life. So if you start believing that fitness is about being in shape and it's just about, that doesn't make sense after our age. It changes. And why not? It should change, in fact. You should be able to cope no matter what, and that is about fitness. So fitness is not a round figure. It's not like a constant figure. It keeps changing. It keeps changing with circumstances, and for me, I think that I am trying to support so many other people as well, not just talking for me. And I believe it's about in spite of, and it's about how you cope in all circumstances, including the not well part of it. If you have an ache, still you have to, there's so many experiences you have. You look back in your life, you'll be able to tell how many times you were not feeling well and you still showed up. And I think women would be able to relate with it more than men, probably. I'm not sure about men, but I think women do a lot of that more than men. That's a lesson which I have lately. I just sit and think about it and come to a conclusion that this is that. Something has changed. When I open Facebook, they keep asking me, very often they ask me, update your profile. What are the changes that has come in your life? Update your profile, update it. And from last 2 years, many times it happens, from 2-3 years, there are no changes. And I'm like, there's nothing to update there. So I click on the not now button. Option. And so it's like that in life. Some definitions change with time and we just ignore it because there's no test on that, right? We just ignore it because it's not important, it is not a theory part of it, and it doesn't seem to be of any value for anybody else. But some things, if you can just record it and make a note of it, I believe that it matters to so many other people. So for me, so many definitions have changed with time. And the reason one is about fitness, which I realize that fitness is about how well you cope, and it's not the same figure for everybody. It changes. Your idea of fitness is not the same for somebody else. It's, of course, it's about being healthy, but I've seen people who feel healthy being on the healthier side, that is being on the fat side. They are pretty much fat, and there are people who are very thin, but they are also, they like to be, it has to be inclusive. So when you're talking about inclusiveness, being fit has to be how well you cope. That's something which I lately realized, and I think it matters to me. It makes sense. Think about it, okay? What is your idea of fitness, and has it changed with time? Has it changed? Obviously, we all want to be active, and we all have to be. See, for somebody who is in the wheelchair or who is unable to move for some reasons, for them the idea of fitness is totally. So do you mean for them fitness doesn't matter at all? No, it matters to them as well. But the idea of what is fitness for you and for me, probably it is not the same for them. So if we can stick to this idea, you can be fit in any age and in any condition. You just have to keep changing it. This is my idea of fitness now, because God has put me through so and so situations. So this is what I have learned, and this is what has changed. So my idea of fitness is this. You don't have to have a constant definition of what is fitness, or not the same. What do you say? If you're able to describe it, you don't have to have the same elements or whatever you call it, same attributes. That is, it can change. Okay, so that's something which I learned very recently, and it matters to me. So that's about it. Let's go back. So that's what happened today with me. There's nothing much I want to talk about. Actually, I thought of talking about compassion because there was something that came up today, but then it is shifted from there to here. So I just want to tell that I'm doing some yoga, and it actually works for me. Yoga is really good. So 3 cheers to yoga. Whoever does yoga, it makes you a lot agile and flexible. Yeah, try that. Okay, that's something I wanted to say. And I told you I'm going to show up, and I showed up. So from tomorrow it's going to be morning thoughts or afternoon thoughts rather than evening thoughts. Things change, right? Coming back to that, things change. So do let me know think yourself. You are not able to let me know, but at least think on that. What is your idea of staying fit? Did it change from your 20s to whatever age you are in now? Do you think that fitness is about how well you cope, or do you believe that fitness is about having a body in shape? And do you think that people who are at least you should know, have an awareness about things. That's most important part of it. If you are not able to do that, at least you are aware that this is how things are. That much does a lot of good for everybody, I believe. Right? Have a good evening, and I'll be back tomorrow with some morning thoughts, beautiful thoughts.